To the Good Show, episode 6, powered by Asus, which is awesome. So make sure you head over to their Facebook, facebook.com/ROG Nordic, and support them. And also follow Elfie as well, because they're supporting not just us, a lot more in esports. To wrap up the StarCraft 2, we spoke about Apollo and basically who he loves more. And the only way I think I can decide this, Newman, is if Apollo! Apollo!
You're waking him up now.
It's fine. Sean!
I think he's in the kitchen.
Is he?
I think so, if he's not answering. Oh.
No.
He's probably sleeping.
Come down here. You're in a game. Who do you love more? The Good Studio or Team Dignitas? Not answering. That probably means the Good Studio.
No.
It's
Cool.
I mean, of course. I mean, if he's not answering, he's living here. So it's obviously Dignitas. There's like no question about it.
Fuck you, Newman.
That was a good one. I agree with Newman.
Right. Okay, so let's move into Dota 2. Sean loves me more than you. Okay, so Dota 2, yeah, a lot's been going on in Dota 2. Maybe we should just go in and talk about what Valve are doing with Dota 2.
Sure.
There's a lot of news. It's all kind of jumbled up. But the first thing that we should mention about Dota 2 is it's considered not in beta anymore. And if you're American, you can say beta, but you'd be wrong. We're not in beta.
What stage is the game in then?
Isn't that just a way for them to be able to charge people for early access?
They're basically saying you can now buy early access to Dota 2, early access to the game. That's not in beta. Will be there.
The game will be free.
But the game will be free, but you can buy early access for €30 or $25 or however many, £25 or however many dollars it is. So you can get it, everyone can start playing Dota 2. The reason they said they did this is they didn't want everybody in straight away, but they wanted the option that people really wanted to play, can play Dota 2.
I
think you only get a little pack of customizables.
You don't get access.
No, you get access.
You get access, and you get a little pack of some customizable stuff. Okay.
I think they just wanted your $30.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Euros.
I think they €30.
Well, this is what I would do if I released a free-to-play game. I would basically, before it went free-to-play, I would be like, guys, if you really like this game and the people who've made it, buy it for this much, and we give you a kind of collector's edition thing. That's what it feels like. Yeah, you get the game early, and you get a little extra stuff on it. And then when the game,
so many have the closed beta. I mean, normally it's like 50,000 concurrent players, which means there's a shitload of people who has the closed beta. Now the people who doesn't have the beta can buy the beta, which ain't the beta anymore, but they can buy the game, which is free. Like, no, this is a mess. No, they failed.
No, you think?
Listen, it's basically they're just buying, if you want, kind of a beta invite, but with some extra stuff on top. Don't forget, like.
But the beta is over. It's not in beta, so
it still is closed beta, right? Even if it's not.
So basically, what they're doing is that instead of having a market on eBay where you can buy the beta, they just say, okay, you can pay us the money directly, or
get early access.
Well,
early access, man.
I think it's and I've spoken about confused. Like Reborn. If I did Reborn, I would sell early access later to the people, or people who helped invest maybe on Kickstarter to get it for free. But I would try and do something nice for them. I don't think it's a bad move. I think it's quite smart. And then, of course, the game will be free to play, and you can buy cosmetics, and all heroes will still be free.
Yeah. That's good.
I mean,
yes.
There's still a really big demand for the game. So, I mean, doing this is going to make them a lot of money. So it's a good decision. It's just that, that's the reason.
And Hellspawn, you said a while ago that you thought the game would be completely free.
Yeah.
It is completely free now.
I have a question.
I thought that for long.
Free. Wait, Scriff, the pretty, has a question.
I have a question.
Use your prettiest voice.
No, I forgot the question.
You forgot the question?
Really?
I'll come back soon.
All right.
Oh my god.
You're still better than Semmler. All right, so you said it was going to be completely free. Why? You just thought it was going to be a marketing tool for Steam.
Yeah, I said, actually, I thought it could have been, but of course, having these cosmetics, it's okay to have that. It's no problem for me at all. But like League of Legends, that they're having all the runes, which like is affecting the game still. And this one, it's completely free to play at the highest level.
And they will not affect the game.
So I think it's good. And of course, I understand a lot of this part that they're doing. I'm playing silly to some extent, But for me, I think that it's all about building the hype, and I felt that this is just, you don't really understand what they're doing at the moment, and that's unhype for me.
You think?
Yeah, it's like,
Well,
like I said, it's not beta anymore, but it's not released, but you can buy the game which is free. I mean, that's confusing. Yeah, but it's still confusing.
I'm gonna say what
Remember.
all say about those.
Well, you obviously fucking understand it, so it's not confusing.
Yeah, but
It's not that confusing.
Smart.
It's probably a reaction from them buying the brand as well, isn't it? Because now they bought the brand of Blizzard. Or bought
Oh,
the brand.
wait, Scruff.
Remember.
Contribution to the show.
Does the beta key still work?
Of course.
They do? But it's not in beta.
What are you, philosopher, Scruff? Philosopher Raptor, Scruff.
Right?
high five, Scruff.
Do you want to call them early access keys?
Fucking hell.
Yes.
No,
Change name on
Early
the keys,
access
guys.
keys.
Anyway, I would rather just seen like a big fucking sign when you log into Steam, play the fucking game. That would have been hyped.
Yeah, then the Steam service will go down.
Yeah, it would have been hype.
Alright. Okay, so anyway, they've got a couple cool things for people to be able to make money. They've also got the workshop. If you haven't heard about the workshop, it's basically people who are able to edit skins and design stuff and actually put them in the shop themselves. So some people have made, just sunglasses or a complete reader or staffs, for the characters, and you're able to buy them, and I guess that person gets something for it.
So
I'm
will
not
you be
sure
able to-
the... Huh?
Will you be able to put free items in there as well?
I don't know.
And
But-
if you don't have an item, if you're a spectator, will you see the items that people are using? Or will you
Yes.
see? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking for
But-
teams, you
but-
could have team uniforms in game.
Yeah, you probably could. But the other thing is as well that I sometimes don't like too much about having a lot of customizability on the characters and being able to change how their appearance is. For new spectators that enjoy Dota 2, maybe they come from StarCraft 2 or Quake or whatever game, but they don't necessarily play it overly an amount. That could it cause confusion seeing something that you don't recognize?
Yeah.
Because that's one of the worst parts as a spectator is not understanding. So, but of course, we'll see if maybe tournaments won't allow customizable skins.
Or
And,
maybe you can just turn it off in
Yeah,
options.
wasn't there gonna be like a button you can turn it off?
yeah, off and on button.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So yeah. Anyway, you guys in chat probably know a little bit more about it than us, but we
I have
play a
one
lot of
question.
Dota. You have one question.
If you kill, I've read or heard something about it. No, I didn't read. I heard about it. That if you kill mobs,
Is this
you
from
can,
your reliable source that we spoke about?
you can kill like mobs and get a small chance of getting a skin and stuff like that. Is that true?
No, it's when you, after the game is done, it random.
you can be a sheep.
Sometimes people get shit, sometimes people don't. And it's random whoever's in the game.
Yeah,
gets
we
it.
played the
It's random,
game and we got all really excited, and then we realized we won nothing.
Because the other people won it.
Yeah.
We thought we won it.
We thought
crap.
we won it.
Okay.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
But also,
So-
someone in the chat saying like how Hellspawn doesn't get it because it's the server capacity. Yeah, that might be true, but if they are investing so much money into Dota 2, they're putting the internationals. I think that actually Dota 2 is a big release for Valve in the way that they can attract so much players into the platform. And in the platform, in Steam, they earn 30% of all the sales. So if you put in $100 into Steam, Valve takes 30%, I think.
Yeah,
it depends on the deal they get. Some publishers get basically all
Yeah,
their
maybe,
deals.
but that's what I heard at least.
So
No,
you don't get
so
30% of
Steam
Call of
takes
Duty
30% of everything.
Yeah, they don't.
Yes.
They don't get 30% of. Call of Duty sales, for example. I don't know that, but I'm guessing it's probably close.
You
to
might be right.
10%.
There are maybe some
Wait.
exceptions. Anyway,
No.
So Activision would never do a deal like that.
Yes, they would.
No, they wouldn't.
I think also they would.
Because I know I can own Xbox Live.
The
for example,
reason
they have a lot
that
of different
EA,
stages.
what's EA's game that didn't go on there? Is it Battlefield?
Yes.
The reason EA and Battlefield didn't go on there is probably because they didn't want to pay 30%, and also EA and
They
Valve
probably
don't
didn't-
really get on.
They probably didn't want to pay anything, basically.
Yeah, and they made Origin, which is
And I mean, if you look at like Xbox Live, for example, I know there's like a tiered structure. New developers or publishers get like a 50%, and then they have like
Xbox
EA,
Live.
Yeah.
They take a fucking massive percent
yeah,
compared
50%
to.
for new publishers.
No, it can be more than that.
I would say.
It can be like 80.
I think the default one is 50% at least.
And how do you know this?
I used to work in publishing.
Did you work in publishing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Give me your background.
Oh, do you see the dollar signs in the eyes?
No, not that. I just don't believe that you did anything impressive that you worked with Xbox Live. So I'm calling you out,
Worked with
Mr.
both
Publisher.
Xbox Live and
So you worked in publishing
PSN.
for which company?
Panvision.
Who?
Panvision.
Who?
It's a Swedish publisher, basically.
They bought so much right. Didn't they buy Rocket and stuff like that? Or they
By who?
no, not buy, but they have achieved like a lot of new brands which have been connected with esports, like Rocket and stuff. Last month,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and some other.
Okay.
Anyway, what I meant is that if Steam is not putting in the money to build the server capacity to release the game when it's finished, then they are stupider than stupidest. And anyway, I know that Valve has gone around in Europe and in the States and so on to put up new server capacity, so they do actually have it. I don't think this has anything to do with server capacity.
Maybe they're
I think it's got
preparing.
a lot of things to do with server capacity. It takes a while to build as well. You can
Yeah,
just set
of
it up.
course.
It's not
But
like a switch.
I don't.
Let's move on.
I
to
don't think
something
it's-
Yeah,
that's
I don't
right.
think we know the answer, basically.
Let's move to the next topic, the Dota.
Yeah.
Mass.
Mr. Fake Publisher.
I'll send you my resume.
Panavision is big.
Xbox Arcade and Xbox Live take a huge percent.
Yeah.
More than 50.
50 was the deal we had, at least.
Yeah. And what were you going on? Not Xbox, because that was the real small one, like Xbox.
I mean, you have the India thing. That's
Yeah.
probably a lot more.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe it is 50 then for the type
And
of
then, I
games.
mean, then the big publisher basically pay you close to nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Right, moving on. So the final two teams have been announced for the Dota 2 International. The final two teams were, we can bring them up on my screen. It was, of course, going to be, not of course actually, M5 from Russia and MUFC from Malaysia. Scroll down a little. Whoa, what happened then? It's Mouse. So yeah, they were the two final teams. So Mouse Sports and also MTW, which I picked as two of my favorites to getting an invite, weren't invited. M5, they had a good performance at Star Ladder Season 1.
Everybody was a bit surprised.
So
And MUFC.
Can you put
lot
back
of
the
Asian
screen?
teams, actually.
Yeah, for me that's a surprise having 4 Chinese team, having 2 Malaysian, having 1 from Singapore. I think that
Australia as well, if you take that as a region.
yeah, but I think that for me maybe they've invited too many Chinese teams, as the Chinese team hasn't performed that well, and just recently because of the international invites started to practice Dota 2 a lot.
Maybe they have stable lineups, though. Unlike the European teams who basically change lineups every week.
I would say both yes and no. I mean, eHome kicked all the Dota 2 team and brought in new players. Of course, not new to the scene, but new to the team. So for me, it's a little bit strange. I think that maybe some of the teams we either have MTW, Mouse versus Pro, and some other really good and strong teams that we do know the capacity of.
But I also think it's a strategy from Valve
Of course.
to
definitely.
build exposure across all the continents. For example, we can only imagine last time at the International there were quite a few languages of commentators, and I would expect there to be a Chinese commentary team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to want that exposure in China, which is huge for Dota,
It's
right
the most
now,
important market.
yes,
for
most important because of how League of Legends has grown so strong in China. You want more teams, from that region, and so the 4 Chinese teams, although they might not win, it gives them a bigger story over in China to follow if one of them gets far.
Actually, to my knowledge, is that Steam is not so strong in China. So, I mean, one of the not main reason, but a big reason for them to do Dota 2 is actually to get Steam into the market of China, because Dota 2 is by far the biggest game in China. I know that before Sky was the biggest gamer in China, he was so recognized.
Yep.
At this moment, for the last year, it has been the Dota players and the Dota teams. So, of course, China is extremely important. What I meant was based on the skill at the point when they got invited.
For them,
not for
as
what
we,
Steam is.
Yes, but
Steam is
as
doing
we've mentioned previously,
Or
with how the new publishers, not new publishers, but how publishers newer into esports are actually going about their business.
Yep.
They focus on the business side, and so a $1.6 million tournament will bring you a big exposure, but you need to spread your awareness across all the continents. So I think it's for that reason, same as how Riot did theirs. And sure, maybe there's some European teams that are better, but if they overstack with Europeans, the interest will drop in China, and therefore what they wanted maybe out of it, they wouldn't have achieved. But
and I think the viewership from the international, from Gamescom last year, most of the viewers were actually from China.
You don't know.
They were released some numbers.
There were numbers, were there?
Yeah. I don't remember it.
We'll see.
It's from your reliable source?
No. This was public.
The same thing with Riot, actually. They do this season 2 now, and there's a lot of qualifiers in China and Singapore and stuff. So, I mean, all of them are focusing on Asia.
Okay. Well, those are the final 2 teams, and also we're going to talk about the Wildcard West and Wildcard East tournaments, which are actually going to be coming up next week with Join Dota and also Gosu Gamers in our section a little bit later. So if you want to know who could potentially fill those final 2 slots...
they're starting tomorrow.
Yeah, starting tomorrow. Yeah.
Not next week.
Yeah. Well, my weeks finish Monday.
Okay. Tuesday.
What day is it? I don't know. Okay, so let's move on in the news. God, there's so much shit. This is under your section, Hellspawn. You wrote this, okay?
No, I haven't written a single part of this.
Really?
Yeah. That's honest.
Really?
You stole all of this from Reddit, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, but it said Hellspawn.
Here's Hellspawn shit text.
It said Hellspawn shit next, and it linked to someone linking stuff under a name that was like Hellspawn 0 something. That wasn't you.
No.
That's a Dota guy.
Oh, whatever. He was still pretty good though. He put it in. But maybe you're connected because you have the same name.
I have some Hellspawn Dota following me on Twitter, actually.
Yeah, that's
and
him.
He
He basically wrote the show.
Really?
And I credited you. And when I saw this, I thought, well, fuck it. I won't need to read this segment because it's done by Hellspawn. Therefore, I'll just read the titles out and throw it to Hellspawn, and he can explain what he wrote. So basically, we need to replace you, Hellspawn, with the better
Hellspawn Dota.
Hellspawn Dota.
I think we will at least have a better Dota segment.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Right. Okay. Well, he's done an amazing job. Frankly, quite like the guy. I didn't read what he wrote because I thought I can actually bring up my text here. And you can actually see like everything here is Hellspawn shit next, and look, he's done so much. Look at that. Look at him. He could have his own show.
God, that's a lot of Dota.
Yeah, that's why I thought Hellspawn was really into today's show. I thought Hellspawn's done a lot of work.
Yes, but I can take one of the points.
Go on then.
And that's actually that the Danish team has disbanded, and I think this is some like after hearing what Newman had to say about their manager Mistress and about all this with Eclipsia.
Which team?
Copenhagen
Wolves.
Ex-Quantic.
Yeah, which I called Western Wolf.
Yeah, we did that, and we mentioned.
And so they went from Quantic. No, let's say no. They went from their own team, Monkey
Quantic.
Business,
to SK,
and
left
Quantic.
to their own team DD, right?
Yeah,
and then went to Quantic, and then to Eclipsia,
and then to Quantic again,
and then to Quantic again, and then to Copenhagen Wolves until they disbanded. 2 is going to university, 1 is quitting Dota, and someone is not knowing what he is supposed to do without his team.
And Hellspawn the Bright, as we will call him.
No, Hellspawn the Grey. It's other Hellspawn.
Hellspawn the White, Hellspawn the Grey.
Hellspawn with hair. Hopefully.
Maybe he does. I'd like to imagine he's good looking. Hellspawn Dota. Says worst team to sponsor ever.
At least in the Dota 2 history.
I think Quantic is really happy that they got out of that contract.
They got a new team now, the ex-Goso, and they are doing kind of good, I think.
Yeah, they must be really happy.
Defeated EG.
I feel sorry for Copenhagen Wolves though. They seemed really happy about picking them up, and in the announcement when they announced that they basically disbanded, they seemed really I don't know, like they got stabbed in the back or something. So
What the fuck happened?
that's not very nice. I
Okay.
don't
Let's hope they could cancel the prints on the t-shirts
Yeah.
or jerseys.
It seemed like a really good fit as well, but it's
Jerseys? Most
No,
likely.
the team and the organization. They had,
Yeah, that's true. Anyway,
Okay.
anyway,
Right. So I'll go through this in order, and we'll make sense of it as we go then. Absolute Legends dabble in Dota 2 events and hosted a tournament. Absolute Legends actually won. And there was some controversy about the casting. There's actually a link here. I'm not sure what it will be.
it's always funny when teams host their own tournaments and win them as well.
yeah.
AL are quite new though, aren't they?
Who?
The
AL?
Australians.
No,
Absolute
no. That
legend.
team has been
Oh,
around.
Yeah.
God.
I mean,
Okay.
depends when you-
This is the controversy around the casting. We might as well bring this up because I'm quite a good person to talk about this. He basically, during the Fnatic game, kept calling Fnatic Navi. He called Cater shit ass fags.
Who's this? Name and shame.
He was the guy.
Yeah, name.
the maker.
Or, yeah, that guy, I think.
First off,
Yeah, the maker. Endless F bombs. There's a lot. There will be a lot of terrible people playing soon. I hope they are not on your team.
Oh my
Aren't
god.
they a League of Legends based team?
Yeah.
I like
So-
this
What
one.
the fuck
My
are you
microphone
doing?
is going up and down like a French
Get the
prostitute.
fuck
League of Legends.
Well,
Which
they're,
one?
they're taking
Where's
some of the
my-
Riot money
my
and the big
microphone?
number money and helping out the small little brother
That's a
Dota
great
2.
line.
Yeah.
So you should just be happy that
that's
League of
something you
Legends
would
is helping out,
Yeah.
like CLG is doing.
Are you
So
sure it wasn't you casting this?
Yeah, one second. I've got to steal some of these guys' lines. My microphone is going up and down like a French prostitute.
that's a good one.
That's another good one for you. What is a caster supposed to do here?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe the biggest problem when you're a new commentator to the scene, if you try and be funny or try and be edgy or try and be something, people often get really offended. Yeah, if you kind of build your brand up a little bit and then be like, actually, this is what I want to be like and who I am like, and ease them into how much of a douchebag you are, like I've done. People kind of just let you get away with it.
So what you're saying is people hated you for like almost 8 years, and now they love you because they.
Yeah. Let me know when the 25 years of people hating you's over.
Fuck.
Will never happen. I'm hated for life. I'm fucked.
No, but like when I started casting Counter-Strike Source with Joe Miller, I really didn't want to cast it, and I was already doing some other games and had a little bit of my humor in there. Went into Counter-Strike Source, no one knew who the fuck I was, and was quite a similar personality to what I was on the other shows, and everyone hated me. They're like, who the fuck's this twat? So I kind of said to myself, like, well, can't be bothered with this community, don't like the game. I might as well just sit down, shut up, and say things that Joe Miller said in a different way, and hope people don't realize I'm just repeating what Joe said. And after a while of doing that, the Counter-Strike Source community were like, Jay, you're really good at commentating. And I was like, yeah. And then after a while, I actually got to throw in jokes and be a bit more of who I was. But for new commentators, it's very difficult, even though I like some of the lines. I think they're not bad. But yeah, whatever.
So maybe everyone should start in Counter-Strike Source, because that community is the most, I don't know, stupid.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the Counter-Strike Source community was very English, a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
And English people are very good at detecting douchebags. And I was easily outed for my first show.
Exile in Sweden.
Yeah.
Is there anything more?
Sweden's not caught on yet. They're still... Anyway, so yeah, but AL doing their own tournaments. It's only good for Dota 2, really, but AL winning it, I'm not really sure when you run your own tournament you should play in it. Doesn't seem...
Fnatic keep doing that.
Yeah, Fnatic do that all the time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
actually
think still the team organizers or teams should run their own leagues. I understand why it happened, but I don't think it's.
Well, they're
Good.
just selling something additional to their sponsors, I
Yeah, I
guess.
know.
But they could put it under another brand.
Like Scan Invitational.
Yeah, Scan Invitational was good. Okay, so Gamer University, 100,000 invitational series. 10,000. Whoops.
100,000.
100,000 SEK. I did the DreamHack thing. Disappointed everybody. Actually, it's only $10,000, guys. And then there's the open qualifiers, which is a $150 qualifier. So Gamer University, who's running it? It's on Join Dota. Gamer University, there's a website. I'm going to the fucking website. Toby-Wan Kenobi's going to be co-commentating.
Games are going to go through all this. I think I find it
yeah,
kind of boring.
I know, but I just want to see what's going on in Dota. Our friend, visit our friends, Twitch TV.
I like that random news,
Oh,
though.
wait.
Scroll down. Random news. Look, random news. I
I
like
want
it.
random news.
I want
news.
the random news also. Oh, you get random news from it.
I want really random news, though, like
Try again.
woman in California eats her own foot.
Did you see that guy who his
Not-
cat
it's
died,
not this
so he
random news
created
is
a
not random
flying
enough.
machine?
Or
What?
helicopter.
Did you see the cat that he created a flying machine with?
An
That's
artist
fucking the
cat.
stupid thing.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
That's worthy of random news.
Yeah.
Speaking of cats, have you seen Cat Roulette?
Yeah, but like when I
What?
when I designed a news
So,
website,
Google that
I was
sometimes
just
on
going to
the
have a page called like Awesome, and it wasn't going to be anything related to esports or the news. It would just be like random pictures and links, and you could just click it and it would refresh and bring something else up. But random news on the site's not very random. But also funny is visit our friends. They've got a Twitch TV logo, and then on the right hand side they're streaming on fucking Own 3D.
Can you
I
check the context? Someone is saying also in
Oh,
the
check
chat.
the contact.
Uh-oh. Probably in the bottom.
Yeah, probably in the bottom. Let's see if it's on the footer.
Uh-oh. Or...
Phone lookup.
Code support by MMO Gold Guides. Oh, great.
What is this?
100% honest product reviews.
Look at the first link. A knitter's guide to success. What?
A what?
Look at the first
A knitter's guide to success.
No.
Jesus Christ. So the bigger esports gets, the more crazy it gets.
So they don't have any contacts.
But their qualification tournament's $150, and the main tournament's 1,000.
You
Yeah.
think they're gonna
I
pay-
can't see any contacts.
You think they're going to pay the money?
Well, they could
Who
probably
are you
150.
holding responsible? The random
Have they
news?
run tournaments before? Yeah, that's the thing.
No, it's just brand new out of nowhere. So-
It's a horrible name. Sorry, Gamer University, but
Hey, look at the Join Dota site. Just switch to the Join Dota site right now.
go back to Join Dota.
Yeah. Go up top.
There's a guy
No,
commenting.
go up top.
It's
Just
fine.
go up top, James. Right? Go back to the site now. The gamer site. Yeah. Do you see something similar? Go back. Do you
That's
see?
good. That's a good one.
Wait a minute.
Do you see?
What's this guy doing? Join Dota did a lot better job with the blood.
But it's
there.
the same fucking lyrics.
Yeah, but I think it's picture from Valve actually.
Yeah, but if you want to make a successful Dota site, you need to have Bloodseeker in the banner. That's pretty much what we've learned from this segment. More Bloodseeker.
There will be Valve.
Good catch, Trance. Okay,
Yeah, good one.
so follow this tournament. Toby's actually going to be commentating it. So depending if it's on Own 3D or Twitch, probably they might have got their support money for the tournament
About
by
us.
one of
Speak
those.
about us.
Huh?
Oh, they have about
Oh,
us.
where's
What
about
the fuck?
us?
It's a middle.
Oh, where the hell is it there? We're idiots.
Good one. Was a new.
There is something about me. Websites just get worse.
That kind of means there's not going to be any prize payouts, to be honest.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Can I send them an email?
They don't have a contact page.
How?
Okay, go on the Facebook.
What's happened to this show?
Yo, bros. Nice site. Really like the Bloodseeker in the banner. Super original. Just wondering, who's running Gamer University? Because I can't find much info, but would love to be your friend. Love the godfather of esports. I don't know why I capitalized random parts of that.
Looks good.
James, too good. Harding.
William Hardy.
Yeah, that's my bro. Yeah. All right, so we get feedback. Two guys like the Gaming University, so maybe it's owned by either this guy or that guy.
That's their friends.
They're friends. Okay, these are my friends.
I
also,
think it's
like
the
160
tuxedo guy who's owning it.
Who?
The tuxedo guy.
Someone liked my wall post.
At least it got lots of likes, most likely.
Yeah, look, we're promoting them.
We're helping them scam some teens.
Okay, so let's get back into the news. So, Gaming University 10,000 Invitational Series announced. Okay, so Swedish team Infused win Gosu Gamer Gosu League Season 1. So well done, Infused. Very happy. Hellspawn thumbs up, but we'll leave it at that. MTW are the last team to claim a spot in the Gosu League Season 2, starting tomorrow for $3,500. Gosu Gamers really putting out that content. So MTW are the last team to be picked up. As we mentioned, Dota 2 available for pre-release. The international qualifiers have been announced. Join Dota will host the West qualifiers and Gosu Gamers will host the East qualifiers. We can just quickly, we'll take a look at that right at the end and we'll show you who's playing and also when it's going to be.
Was this for the international?
Yeah.
Okay.
The qualifiers.
The qualifiers. And not really news, apparently, but ESFI monthly power rankings are awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, I watched it since the beginning. I like it.
So let's go into ESFI power rankings in Dota 2.
It's more detailed than more.
On screen.
What's the...
Yeah, we can bring it up on
like
screen.
Trans is saying,
Gives a shit.
I would like also to say that, like Trans said, that Goose Gamers
What's the
actually,
follow
their
here?
ranking both in StarCraft and especially in Dota 2, I think is really accurate. Like
I don't
it's,
think the StarCraft one is. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's...
I would
so
say
much
it
harder
is
to keep
actually
track
is.
of.
Compared to anyone else rank or any other rank, actually the Goose Gamers is the best.
Might be good. I mean, for
You think
Dota,
Gosu Gamers is the best rank?
Yeah.
The ranking is much more detailed. This
Okay.
is just, I don't know, you just see points and going up and down.
This one is based completely on opinion.
Oh, really?
The ESFI, I think.
It doesn't really track,
I don't think it's any ELO on it.
right?
Yeah.
Then why
Okay.
do we...
Well, still, it's good. ESFI World
I mean, it's
always
good
doing a
content.
good job.
It should be...
Now, let's just check if ESFI World have a contact page.
I mean, ESFI World seems to have
Fucking
updated
hell.
their website, though. It looks...
Look at this. Look at this. Contact us. Waiting.
Wow.
Contact page doesn't say who, but we
Doesn't
can
say
look at
anything.
about us. Yeah,
Page.
it's all right though. I know the guy who owns it. It's Brent.
Yeah.
He's actually quite young.
He's really nice.
About us.
This is
And
really
that's Bashi
See?
Weishar.
Does
Sebastian
he own it?
Weishar. That's Sebastian Weishar. Not doesn't work with it, but he's on the about us. He has nothing to do with it. Jobs.
This
team,
is really good.
Team. Yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? We can, and yeah, that's Brent who owns it. He's quite young actually, but he's a really
This
nice
is what
guy.
About Us page should look like.
Huh? No rapists so far. Oh, holy shit. Susie Lee's on there. She's the translator. She's hot. You're hot too, don't worry. Sean Connor. And then also, bloody hell. They just... A lot of people. Who's Emily Clark? Stream producer. I didn't seen him do streams yet.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, whatever.
Oof.
Right.
And yeah, so good job, ESFI World. I've learned a lot about you. So
You
let's
passed
move
the test.
on. You've passed the test.
If they ever run
will
the
not
tournament,
send-
they
we-
might pay it out.
Yeah, we will not send you stupid requests from the Godfather of Esports, as I call myself. Okay, so ready to move on from Dota 2?
No,
Yeah.
the international qualifiers.
You want to do the international
No,
qualifiers
just
now?
check the teams.
Okay, let's check the teams, because I've mentioned it a few times. It's stupid not to, I guess. Ooh, bollocks, I clicked the wrong link. I had it up here at the top.
Really, you use bollocks as a...
Box.
The UK word.
Yeah.
I'm more curious if you ever use dog's bollocks. Dog bollocks, you know, when it's actually, you know, the opposite.
Bollocks?
Yeah, but dog's bollocks, you know, that's like the opposite. It means good, it's good.
How do you mean use them? Verbally?
How does
Yeah,
that
like
mean good?
Conversation. I've never heard that. I've always heard bollocks, but never dog's bollocks.
Your dog's bollocks are good.
Yeah.
Hellspawn Dota is the dog's bollocks. Hellspawn from Rakakar.
I wonder how
Bollocks.
they came up with that expression.
Yeah. In British, man, Brits, I don't know. I remember
He's the
reading-
Mats Nuts, the bee's knees. All right, let's move on. So the wildcard qualifiers that will be happening tomorrow.
Is it one spot, 2 spot, 5 spots?
One
It's
spot
one spot
each.
for each side. So you can see on the left-hand side, we have fighting out for their one spot. Quantic, MTW, Mousesports, Next, Cater, Virtus Pro, Infuse, and Z Nation. So MTW and Mousesports are two people I definitely want to see
Virtus
do well.
Pro.
Infused as well.
I hope Cater wins,
Quantic
actually.
also, but I really want Mousesports at the international.
Yeah, everybody.
I really want Mousesports fucking there, man.
They don't even have a place for them anymore.
And I think the East one gonna be hard. World Elite and I think Duskbin and Myth.
Any predictions?
Tong
Mineski
Fu-
is
Tong Fu-
also normally good, so.
Tong Fu sounds like a dish.
What's your
Yes,
Dota 2
Tufu.
insight there?
Tufu.
Oh yeah, the other
I
side.
really,
so you got
if you look at the west side, I really
He
want
has jumped to
I
that.
really want
World
Keita
Elite.
to win.
Keita's been doing
Mineski,
good.
Yeah, I hope
Evo
they win.
GT, Tong Fu, Aeon, or however you say that, Duskbin, great
I
name,
mean-
Ice, and Myth Trust.
This qualification for these teams is maybe the most brutal online competition ever.
Yeah,
Because if you
you're-
win, you're gonna be really famous in the Dota 2
They
scene,
can-
and you can win $1 million.
They
It's
can
a good one to win.
They can only hope that Join Dota and Gosu Gamers forget to put on stream delay. I would cheat the fuck out of this, man.
$1 million?
I'd be like, to get into a $1.6 million tournament? Nah, I wouldn't. But I just win it straight up like a man. But yeah, so that's going to be really interesting to watch, and we'll give you the times of these when we talk about what's coming up next. But I really want Mouse Sports, actually.
I think Wepa says
love
a good point, though.
Infused and MTW,
Like, he
what?
says that if Virtus Pro doesn't qualify, they will probably break up. But I would take it this far that if the other teams that doesn't qualify will most likely have a bigger chance of changing the roster.
Most likely move to China,
Yeah,
get a passport, and hope for the next one.
In a year.
See you in a year.
It's gonna be brutal if you're not at the international.
I think that's the main problem with this international. It would be cooler if they did like 3 tournaments a year or 4 tournaments a year.
Yeah, with smaller
Had
prize
to
money.
see-
I
Season.
mean, it would still be like $400,000. It would still be a massive tournament every time they did it. So
I'm just surprised that they're gonna have it at their own location at the same time as PAX and not at PAX.
Yeah, but they're attracting a different
yeah,
crowd.
it's going to be online
But-
viewers mostly.
When you have this kind of big splash, don't you like the world's gaming
But
attention?
I don't know how into PAX are around esports. Like, they banned Fatality. You remember that a long time ago?
Oh really?
Yeah, they said they were proud to announce that Fatality won't be joining PAX this year to... Yeah, they said that. Like
What?
Yeah, they did a press release where PAX banned Fatality's involvement. And Fatality took it as a joke, but they actually just didn't want him there.
Did he
All
show
he
up?
does is turn up and go on stage and say, "This makes you a good gamer, but also gives me a lot of money if you buy it."
But I think PAX is turning more and more into computer games. What I would tell
Well,
from Boston.
Penny Arcade Expo was like the cool one compared to E3, right? So I don't know what they want to do.
But it's more cosplay and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been.
Comic books and
Didn't
stuff.
go to E3 either. Anyway, moving on.
They probably have to compete with League of Legends as well for the PAX.
Yeah,
PAX attention,
exactly.
So
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on from Dota 2. That is the big thing that you have to keep your eye on moving forward. So let's move on into a little bit of Quake Live as we go into the final 13 minutes of the show. We should finish on time today. Cooler has dropped out from DreamHack.
Really sad.
Oh
It's,
dear.
I mean, it could have been maybe the best tournament ever if Stormy and Strengths hadn't had to.
Play Shoot Mania.
Yeah, exactly, and
Which
Cooler
I loved.
dropping out. So,
Shit Mania.
but still, it's gonna be
Not
good.
because
But
that-
Cooler is Cooler. He for me, he's the biggest star in the Quake at the moment, and has been for a long while. So,
Yeah. What was the reason he gave you personally? Because he must have been able
I think
to
it was
say-
work actually.
Yeah, because he said he can't do Mondays because he's work. That's what I heard as well.
Can't do Mondays.
Don't do Mondays. Got a job.
It's a shame.
Yeah, okay, but also it's probably worth mentioning Strengths as well as Sturmy aren't attending because they're going to Shoot Mania.
In France, right?
a lot of the Quake pros
Yeah.
are playing Shit Mania at the moment.
Now, what I've heard from the Quake pros is that they think it's quite fun. Like, Faz played it, and he's got Deuce to play it, and they say they think it's quite fun, but they say comparing it to like Quake 3 Arena Duel, it's not even comparable. It's shit compared. But they actually think it's okay fun. Like, it's fun. And a lot of people said that maybe I called it Shitmania because I want to make my own game called Reborn and I'm jealous, but I'm quite highly critical of what is a good esport game.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard criticizing it as well before you played it.
Yeah, I know, but I'll do that anyway because I like it.
And also early in the development, a lot of things can happen.
It's still in alpha, I think. So
but when you take it to E3 and you do
but
tournaments, you're not really gonna have.
I think they're in alpha, so it's a really long way to go. I've seen some games in alpha that's basically not the same game when it's released.
CS:GO.
It's going to be really different, I think, when they release it.
All right.
And I think they're just trying to build hype.
What do the community say? Physics are numbers. Okay, make the game. Yeah.
Did the tournament of Day 3, was that successful for Shitmania, or because?
But isn't this like the first thing?
Yeah, but were the streaming numbers any good, or I don't know?
Didn't game say it was a
the
disaster?
Cannot be modded.
What?
I don't know. That's true. Who knows? Yes, go on.
Yeah,
so the Quake Live tournament, not as good as you wanted it to be. No cooler.
Of course I want cooler, but it's gonna be good.
And no strings and no stormy.
Okay.
Yeah, but the rest is there, so.
So the groups are done for Quake Live over at DreamHack, and we might as well just give a little preview. If you guys didn't watch us, we did the group draws here live on the show. We do have a good amount of players coming in, but with the lack, honestly, when I look at the groups and I think about the lack of Sturmy, Strength, and also Cooler, and I'm just opening all the groups with this mouse, which really doesn't want to respond. Is Cooler still there? No. You can basically see that it's quite easy to predict the top spot in each group, which isn't for me overly exciting. Second and third place is always a great match to watch, but with Cooler, Strengths and Sturmy there, it really would have been a big, heavily stacked tournament. So the group stages for me aren't as exciting as they maybe should have been, considering this is a big tournament for Quake Live. Where's McCormick? There he is. He's going to win it.
It'll be interesting to see who Cypher and Avec plays for.
Yeah, I've actually put Cypher and Avec in touch with a couple of teams for negotiations prior to DreamHack for flights and hotels and to join those teams. Yeah. So Cypher and Avec may be joining.
Cypher.
Huh?
Team Dignitas?
Yeah, well, they're in emails with organizations. I didn't want to do the negotiations for them because I'm quite busy, but I basically told the organizations how much they should pay and Avec how much he should get.
Shouldn't pay anything for a Quake player.
Well, no, the thing is that they can do more than just play in a Quake tournament. But
Can Cypher even speak English? I'm serious.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, really good.
He's really good at speaking English.
Yeah, and Avec as well is great.
Yeah, last I heard they were quite
so
bad,
it's up to them and the organizations what they work out, but hopefully they
if you compare to White Claw, they speak much better.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so moving on from the groups into out of Quake Live
this is gonna be good.
Other news.
So I have a question. As Twitch TV is partnering up with Alienware, which you, in your real talks, say you didn't really fancy that much.
Nah.
What's going to happen with Twitch TV and Alienware? Because I think you have used Alienware as computers before.
Well, Twitch TV partner with Alienware and SteelSeries to launch the scholarship. Okay.
Yeah.
I am a company that works with Twitch TV. I don't work for Twitch TV. I work with Twitch TV, and when I look at Alienware products, I think I'd rather build my own PC or buy Asus or buy something which is a good price and actually is a good machine. And I didn't want to represent Alienware back then. And if Twitch TV ever came to me and said, can you please go to this event and dress up as the Alienware alien, I'd probably be like, yeah, sure, that would be fun. And I'd walk around the convention going, how much money you earn? How much money you earn? And then when the guy's like, what the fuck? Dress up as an alien. And I'd be like, not enough. Can't afford me. Go buy a iPod, dickhead. And then carry on. So I don't really care. I mean, Alienware supported a lot of different activities, but they're just not my brand of choice.
And Dignitas is sponsored by Alienware still?
Yeah, great stuff.
And you think they're pricey?
Not for me, at least.
Oh,
I mean,
not for you.
If you look at the gaming computers that most of these brands have, the Alienware is the MSI, I think Asus has a couple of Do Asus even have gaming computers? I don't know.
Of course.
But they're, I mean, all of them are in the same price range, and they're all really good value for money, in my opinion. I mean, of course, if you want to,
the only Alienware that I found
if you want to
acceptable-
build your own PC, it's of course going to be a lot cheaper. I mean, if you want to build your own car, it's going to be cheaper than buying.
The
a car.
only Alienware that I found reasonable was I think it was the Aurora.
Yeah. I mean, they have this new X51 thing as well, which is basically a smaller, compact PC for gaming as well. It's really good.
I would say you get what you pay for.
It just feels like
I mean,
it's offensive marketing to me. Like, I find it offensive.
Why?
I honestly find like Alienware and Razer quite an offensive brand to my intelligence, where they basically take technology, stick it in a case, and then throw a load of fucking flashy lights on there and some production on Avid, and then to me it feels like ram up the price and tell me it's gamer because I can have different lights on the front of my case or mouse. And to me, I'm like, you've insulted my intelligence, I will not buy your brand. Here's someone that's made a simple mouse and it's got a good sensor, and I actually go in and I look at where they buy their sensors from, like, you know, which manufacturers that they get them, and compare them to others and how they can be, you know, overclocked, and be like, yep, that works, and it's a lot cheaper, rather than just buying into that. Because I just think it's like Alienware and Razer are more, I'll say it, like more the casual side of gaming.
Yeah, but then you have the hardcore side, which is basically build your own computer. I mean,
you don't need to build it's not the hardcore side to build your own computer. Asus computers.
I kind of agree with you on the peripheral side, where you basically put a Chinese mouse and put your Razer logo on. But then, I mean, if you build your own laptop, I mean, or if you want to buy a laptop for gaming, that you can't. I mean, it's a lot of value for money as well, because you don't only get the stuff in it, you get the support and everything.
One thing for me is
you get a guarantee as well. If you build your own stuff or buy something cheaper, you don't get.
You're stupid. No, fuck you.
For me, it's like
right, for starters, yeah. If you're going to get a laptop for gaming, and you did it any point up to the, if you did it more than 2 years ago, you weren't really getting a laptop for gaming. You were getting a very heavy laptop, which said to everybody in the social environment that you're a complete and utter retard for spending way too much money on a laptop, where you can't really enjoy gaming on it, because back then it was so big, and who the fuck wants to go to a coffee shop and play StarCraft 2? You want to play video games at home on your desk.
But they're not meant to go to coffee shops to play StarCraft 2. They're meant to bring to your friend's house, the LAN or whatever.
Who makes the best gaming laptops?
Anywhere.
Who makes the best gaming laptops?
You yourself do.
Well, I haven't played with all of them, but like so far, from what I've seen out of, like I know Asus are on this show, but the only reason I partner with Asus is because I fucking have a choice of who I partner with, and I think Asus by far make brilliant PCs and fucking good laptops. And I take a lot of Trans's knowledge from there, and computer parts, because Trans is our nerd, right? I had an Alienware gaming laptop that I travelled with, and I never played games on it, and all it did was give me a bad back because it was so fucking heavy.
And work out more.
But that's for all the gaming laptops, and I think,
but you don't need a gaming laptop now to play games, because
right,
normal laptops with high-end stuff in them, like an i7 and all this stuff, can run it. I've got a laptop upstairs which isn't Asus, it was Acer, and it was bought for me with like an i7. It was a present from a girlfriend. And I could play games on that until I, obviously watched too much porn and completely fucked the whole thing up. But, I don't regret that. It was, some really well-spent nights with myself. But the point is like a gaming laptop doesn't really exist. A good laptop exists that you play games on. A gaming laptop, you're paying more to, like...
There's a massive
you're paying more just for like
if you want to play 3D games on a high-end graphics and stuff, you really need a gaming laptop or a desktop.
Who the fuck wants to play 3D games on a gaming laptop?
I mean, I play Battlefield 3 on my Alienware laptop all the time. It's amazing.
Yeah, but you don't mind being shit, do you?
I'm really good at it as well.
No, let's face it, Newman. You don't mind being shit, because if you wanted to be good, you would sit in front of a monitor that had 120 hertz.
I do. It's connected to my laptop.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, Okay, it works for you.
It's really good
But
because
it's
I
not
can
good.
hide my laptop under the table as well, so I don't have like a big clunky computer and stuff. It's basically just a nice laptop and a big screen. It's amazing.
I have this
You'll
take.
never outpower a
No.
proper gaming tower.
Of course not. Yeah, desktop is always better.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this. I think that Asus motherboards and graphic cards are better than their laptops, the gaming laptops. I would say though that the Asus are not so much better than of the other brands in the motherboards and graphic cards. I cannot tell the difference.
Yeah, but
at
the
least.
problem is, it's very hard to say. It's quite hard to be able to say like, oh, we're better than everyone else, because a lot of the times everyone's using very similar parts. But the thing is, if Alienware is using similar parts and then ramming up the price, in my opinion, just from where they excel in such small.
Ramming up the
minion
price, I'm not
mass-
sure that's correct either. It's like what people say about Apple all the time. It's like they have the same parts and they're basically putting 50% on the margin.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
if
using
you look at all the gaming laptops, they're equally priced.
I'm using Apple. I can say that I'm not
Same applies.
so impressed. I wouldn't recommend it to most users. I think it's good some parts, like I don't know, but it's not so much better than a PC, and in many cases it's worse.
But
Also, I would like to add that Alienware, I would say that Dell is so much better computers than Alienware. That's my impression, because the Dell computers are great.
But Dell is owning it.
I know it's the same. They owning themselves, but if I compare them, Dell is awesome.
I don't see
well,
a big
the thing
difference.
is,
I know
at
all
least at
my
the end of the
Alienware stuff are
day,
really
when I
good.
see an Asus have it and when I see an Alienware have it, I don't feel insulted after watching the Asus have it. And I think that's important. That if they I just don't like how some people try and market to our industry. I just don't.
That's okay.
But
Yeah, I know where you're coming from. So it's, I mean,
Yeah,
some of the
but-
companies do it a lot more and some do it less. I mean,
yeah, but anyway, so Alienware and SteelSeries launched a scholarship. This was the whole point of this segment. on
$50,000.
TV for competitive gamers, which basically means they're putting aside $50,000 and people can apply for the scholarship, which will help send them to school and get an education. And in the application, you're not only just putting what your grades are, you also need to put how good you are at games and,
World of
and
Warcraft
replays
character.
and all that other stuff. And there's $50,000. It's still quite nice, yeah.
it's
news
US based though, isn't it?
Huh?
It's US based, isn't it?
I'm probably US based.
It's not Swedish
yeah.
based.
Is coming.
No, I mean it's US studios
Huh?
only.
There's a press release coming
There's a press release coming.
today.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, why not give your money away?
Yeah, it's
We
really
don't
good. I
care.
mean, if you look at Anywhere, for example, like we talked about before, they're putting a lot of effort into esports right now. It's really good.
And done for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as Asus and all the other brands.
Yeah, someone says Asus Republic of Gamers products are ugly. The PCs aren't that pretty, but they're not that bad. Do you like them, right? You didn't, Trent?
Yeah.
I don't even see them when I play.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
start a
remember
brand
that.
called
Yeah.
the Monarchy of Gamers instead.
I still don't really like the slogan Republic of Gamers.
Yeah, I think it sounds awkward.
But anyway, buy what products you want, support who you like. There's something out there for everybody, even stupid people. Like Newman. Alright, let's move on. Warsaw 0.7 is going to be released. For those who know Warsaw was a community-made game, FPS, dual TDM and CTF game based somewhat off CPM movement, and they're going to be releasing Warsaw 0.7. Will be up very soon, and they're going to be hosting a tournament as well. The cup will take place on the 16th of June, and if you enjoy, you might enjoy the game. If you enjoy any type of game like FPS game, it's always worth having a crack at. I played it, I had a good time, but it's never really kicked off as a large esport, but has kept a core community. But they are releasing
remember-
0.7, but there's no change log yet for 0.7.
I remember playing Warsaw back in whenever the Painkiller World Tour was on, with a couple of the Painkiller players. I think that was like probably one of their first releases. It was really good.
I know that Semmler had a tournament in it. That's everything I know.
Yeah, I mean it's a really small game, but it's cool. That they're
I
actually
think
trying.
we have a hard time to steal players from Shootmania,
Yeah.
Okay?
even
So,
with a new patch.
in other news, Fnatic in CS 1.6 won their own tournament, beating out Annexus. Is that how I say it properly? No?
I think it's an
No,
Access.
yeah.
Yeah.
Annexus in the grand finals, and Fnatic win Fnatic Play League. They won
Wow.
2-0. And yeah, it's on hltv.org. I still,
Someone is having a screen running at 120 megahertz.
That's quite good.
Wow.
What, a laptop?
A screen.
A screen?
Not 120 hertz, 120 megahertz.
That's mega.
That's
It's
mega
a mega
fast.
screen.
How many friends, by the way, do you have that you go LAN at their houses with Battlefield 3, Newman?
5
or 6 maybe.
5 or 6?
Yeah.
You go LAN with
Good
5 or
LAN,
6 people?
Good LAN, yeah.
Yeah, what are their names?
Want me to list them all?
Yep. Now,
There's 2 Magnus. There's...
that's 2 for 1. Good choice.
well,
And,
Gustav.
oh yeah?
Yeah. There's Joachim.
Oh yeah,
There's
Joachim.
Rickard.
And Rickard.
That's 5.
And then you have
That's me, that's
Hinken,
me as well.
And how often do you go LAN with them?
Couple of times a year.
Couple times a year?
No.
Well, good investment.
It's a really... I mean, I didn't pay for it, so... it's a really good investment.
Damn you for answering anyway. Good job, Newman. The stronger of the show when it comes to my questions. Okay, so...
I'm on fluff apparently as well.
yeah. Carmack's World. Carmack, the product manager of the Intel Extreme Masters. He calls himself the Intel Extreme Masters manager here. I think he was the product manager when he first came on, but yeah, he's just basically the overlord of the Intel Extreme Masters. So Carmack has a blog now over on Carmack, mbcarmack.com. Yeah, and basically he's done a post about esports business models for esport games. So what he's basically said is that how a good business model makes a good esport game, and he says a bad business model, or one that he doesn't think works, is where you basically make a game, release it,
Did you read?
I read it. Get that all the early money, but then have no reason to kind of do any big promotion around it because your ROI is going to be lower because you have nothing else to sell apart from the game that's already been hyped over the Christmas period.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he says a good esport model is something like League of Legends, where basically you release the game and you have a lot of content that you can sell every time you do a promotion or a tournament. So every tournament, the promotion brings in extra things that you can sell around that time because people enjoy buying newer things rather than older things. So a tournament for Quake Live won't sell Quake Live, etc., and all that other stuff. So he's basically saying League of Legends have it right. He says that Blizzard don't have it so right, but actually I think Blizzard have it fine because they're keeping the interest up for Heart of the Swarm.
They're making shitloads of money as well, so
Yeah.
they're probably happy.
But we won't talk. It's actually
Do
quite
you
interesting.
think they're owning more than Riot is doing on League of Legends?
No.
StarCraft?
No idea.
Riot.
I would say that Riot probably
Yeah.
earns more money on League of Legends than Blizzard is
I
doing
mean, I
on
think
StarCraft.
Carmack's got a couple of really good points. I think the funny thing about this is that the StarCraft community got really butthurt, basically, because he said that StarCraft is dying.
Well, I
Really
don't
worried.
think that Carmack really thinks about how Blizzard want to work as a business.
Yeah.
Now, Blizzard want to sell you a game, and that's what they want to do,
Yeah.
right? But with what they're doing in esports, they're basically keeping the interest level really high until Heart of the Swarm comes out, and
Yeah.
Blizzard, and after Heart of the Swarm, there will be another expansion.
Yeah, but he's comparing two different things that he shouldn't be comparing, in my opinion, because StarCraft, right, is not supposed to be making money off esports primarily,
No.
whereas LoL makes 90% of its money from.
Can I hear you?
Not on esports. I don't care.
No, but
Esports, they're completely up.
I don't know.
but
the
still,
chat can
from
hear
the
you.
beginning, it's stupid because to compare RTS game with the MOBA game, because
No,
I
he's
mean,
comparing
doesn't
the
matter.
business models.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, I haven't read it, but I just think that the problem for Riot will be this: is that it's already an old game. It will decrease in
They are
Players?
They're releasing a graphical update now, so that's the good
Yeah,
thing. They can
but
update
still,
stuff like that.
people will get tired of that too. And when people are losing interest, Riot will probably extract all the money from the esports, and when they do that, it will dip really fast.
exactly, I said
That's what I think with it.
Yeah.
But you should understand that it's the biggest game ever. It's like over 30 million players.
32.6
Yeah,
was the last
which is
recorded.
completely crazy. So I mean, League of Legends is a big one. For me, talking esports is all about how entertaining is it. And for me, having 3 hours a game, having 10 different people to follow, etc., is not the best for esport in the long term.
3-hour games.
Yeah, doesn't in one match
It's like Dota.
be of? Yeah, it's the same problem with Dota.
Is it like 45 minutes?
He's talking a best of 3, maybe.
I don't think that.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with mobile games because it's so long games basically.
I don't even consider League of Legends as a primary esport title. It's more of a casual title. I mean, it's so fun to play League of Legends a lot. So many people are doing it for so many hours, spending so much money into it. It's not an esport.
Well,
esport part is like pushing the development.
But the point is that I still agree with how he looks at the models of releasing and capitalizing off the ROI around esports, with having something constantly new and updated to sell and running tournaments at the same time. I'm sure that tournaments do bring in quite a bit of interest for League of Legends in comparison to they do to new Blizzard StarCraft 2 titles. But I don't agree with the only thing that he said, that maybe Blizzard don't have it right. I think Blizzard's model is more long-term and they look for the next expansion, which I don't think he took into consideration when he wrote the article. But it is a good article, and Carmack is one of the definitely people in the industry worth listening to, and knows his stuff.
But you don't. All the publisher and gaming developers are not looking at Riot because of how they're doing at esports. They're looking at Riot how they did the business model,
that's
and
correct.
that League of Legends is an esport title or is not an esport title doesn't matter at all. You're looking at shit. This business model is genius. They're earning a shit tons of money. We should do this. This is a new way, and it's not even new. I mean, it's just that Riot did it the best.
Yeah, I think it'll be really interesting to see when someone with an FPS game takes the League of Legends model, basically, because that game you can basically reinvent a lot easier with new maps and stuff.
Yep.
Because the mobile map is the same, always.
Riot basically are doing esports just because they can. They don't have to, just because they can. And when they pull the official plug, that's when I want to see proper comparisons. StarCraft fucking low.
I mean, esports is a good way to promote the game.
Yeah, I wonder how big League of Legends would be if Riot didn't pump money into it. Because Blizzard didn't.
It will still be huge, I'm sure.
Valve haven't.
Yeah, I mean,
but
everyone that's starting to play League of Legends basically continue playing it and get their friends into it as well, because it's a team game. So it's, I mean, a couple of our players.
Yeah, but how big League of Legends esport would be if Riot didn't?
That's the question.
Yeah, that would probably be a lot smaller.
Slim to none.
Sorry?
I think that League of Legends esports, if Riot had invested a single dime into
yeah, but
esports,
like let's say Riot only did one tournament a year, similar to BlizzCon and Valve's International, and that's all they did. And they just gave people licenses to run tournaments, but no prize money support or team fight. Slim to none. I think so as well.
Yeah, I agree.
I think League of Legends would never been coming.
Also, a big problem for League of Legends is that it has the same problem as World of Warcraft, that to compete it at a professional way, you need a tournament realm. So you need the support of the publisher to host the highest level of competition. You can have, I mean, West and East is much better than having 100 different realms that you had in World of Warcraft. But still, it's a problem for having a standalone organization to host tournaments in it. So, but still. Riot, it's awesome. League of Legends is the biggest thing ever, but it's not because of its esports. That's just like bonus. We should be glad that Riot is pushing so much money into esports, because this is building a lot for the future. I mean, even if the game gets old and maybe Riot diminish or vanish, doesn't matter, because a lot of people has got into the esports side. Yeah. Probably,
I mean, doing a lot for esports. So.
Maybe even Riot has.
Positive thing I can think of.
Maybe even that League of Legends has to some extent helped WCG, MLG, DreamHack, Into Extreme Masters, IPL with money. I mean, I think that Into Extreme Masters was extremely important for them to have League of Legends. Otherwise, this season would have been really bad.
Same with IPL.
It's in the document.
League of Legends basically took the streaming numbers to a new level.
So I think that League of Legends has been a big impact on the esports side, but not because of the esport title League of Legends.
Exactly. Okay, we've covered enough.
But read it. It's mbcarmack.com, and that's his blog. So have your own opinion, as we would like you to have. Okay, so that's the end of our news, and we only really have to go into silly little things as well as what's coming up next week. So first silly little thing, Trance, would you buy this? the Emo Good Hair 5 Formula motherboard designed for gamers, and has a picture of me. Would you buy this, Trance?
Definitely.
Definitely. See?
What is here for?
Emo
Who the hell did this one?
I don't know. It's a nice little, quick, fast Photoshop job, isn't it?
That's awesome.
Yeah, well done.
Really good.
I honestly don't care if I offended people with what I said about products, but it's just my opinion. So have your own.
People shouldn't be so easily offended.
Yes, don't be offended.
I was surprised you
I
took
know
that
this
fight.
is. Huh?
I was a little bit surprised you took that fight.
Why?
No, I didn't see it coming. Like, it was just out of the blue for me.
Well, I'm kind of in that position in esports now where
You don't
I'm allowed
fucking
to
care.
say where the fuck I like, because if someone doesn't work with me, don't care. I'll work with the next person. And all my sponsors that I work with, I've not handpicked, but it's been I actually want to work with them, and we've actually spoke. And I have actually turned sponsors down for the studio. So
Name
I
and
turned
shame.
them down for reasons, because I didn't fancy telling people that their products were worth it, and I didn't want to be a whore.
Alright.
So it's, yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's my motherboard. We'll make it happen.
Spades retired.
Spades retired, apparently.
What?
Spades retired, Western Wolves, Spades. He's
We
actually,
just talked about the cheating.
yeah, he's now retired.
What does that mean?
Probably back
What
in a
was
couple
the
of months
statement?
with a new nickname.
Statement.
Statement. I won't discuss the accusations themselves here. This is not the place or time. Yes, it is. Idiot. You're retiring after you've just been got accused of cheater. Regardless of whether I am found innocent or guilty in the public eye, my reputation as a pro gamer is damaged severely. It's unlikely that I'll receive invites to major tournaments or show matches as long as this matter is unresolved, and I don't see any way for this to be resolved. Okay. And then he goes on to say that he's going to kill himself. So well done, community. Well done.
He's trying to be a victim.
Well, I don't know.
At least you won $300.
It's like, we're going to talk about it today, but no one's going to give a shit. Like next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his 15 minutes of fame. He could
Yeah.
have told the world what happened.
Yep.
His point of view. He said, "Not my day, sir."
Okay, so where are we now on the show?
After the
I'm so
I
emo
think we're trying
today.
to end
Look,
it.
after the S is branded.
What?
After the-
document. Are you in the doc?
I'm in a document. What is it?
Under that.
Yeah,
There you go.
Oh yeah, Twitch TV is 1 year old today, apparently.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's cool.
Happy birthday, Twitch TV.
And something will.
And now we're on to next week, or are you posting more links of me with emo hair?
I have a confession.
A confession?
Yeah, I think that Justin, when he switched to Twitch, I was really against it. I thought that, like, why rebrand it into Justin and Twitch? I just felt like it was more of an internal part, that getting people, employees, into, we only focus on the gaming part, which is important for us, but we still want to have the Justin part. I just felt like they could have done it internally. But
You were wrong.
at the moment, I don't feel. I hated the game also, the name Twitch. I don't hate it
Did you
anymore.
hear, some of the earlier names they had planned?
Wow.
I
Tell
saw
me.
some. I thought
Thanks for
I
that.
can't remember any of them, but
I'll cut this segment up and send it to the CEO of Justin TV.
some of the earlier names were really funny.
Yeah,
I think,
Justin.
so I'm kind of glad they put.
It's
shows
actually
Twitch
Emmett.
TV.
Emmett's the CEO. Yeah, go on.
Never
What
mind.
did it say? Sorry.
On the executives, they basically talked to one of the Twitch guys.
Kevin Lin,
Yeah,
COO.
Kevin, and I think he talked about some of the earlier names they had for Twitch before they picked.
Oh,
Twitch.
yeah.
And they were really
Yeah.
funny, so I'm glad they picked Twitch.
I mean, I like what they did. They moved into gaming more and more and more. I think it was a smart move.
It was actually
not for
Emmett.
not for this year, but I think like
Last
maybe
year.
in 3 to 5 years,
Oh.
it was the correct move to do this
Yeah.
strongly.
Well,
But
Emmett
I was
wa-
wrong.
Emmett was a big StarCraft fan over at that company, and actually he was working for Justin TV, and he kind of branched off and said, "Hey guys, I really want to do something with this community, and I think we could do something different." And then he focused on being a CEO for Twitch TV, because he wasn't for Justin TV, which was of course Justin Cam. And so Emmett was the guy that started the ball rolling on that one. And now they only have like a small amount of employees on Justin to maintain and
Yeah.
keep things legal and take down streams, but the whole team is working on Twitch.
Justin seems to be like dwindling almost.
Justin's actually stood back from the company. He started a new company called Exec. EXEC. And Exec is an American company, which is in certain areas of America, you can hire people to do tasks like gardening or washing or like different, like there's a certain amount of tasks they can do for a certain amount per hour. Yeah.
Lazy.
So yeah, if you're rich and lazy, you can get Exec. I think it's exec.com.
Nice.
And you can actually just have someone come fold or do your laundry for you
Maybe
for
that's
$20 an hour or something.
Maybe that's something you should look into for the studio.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of fucked up projects before they landed with Justin and Twitch, so it's not exactly like I'm expecting Exec to be amazing long term.
This one is big though. I think this one is big. That Foreign is actually joining Team Acer.
Who is?
Foreign.
Wasn't he
Foreign.
Yeah.
Wasn't he a Fragbite last
He was
week?
a Fragbite
Yeah.
just
No.
moments ago.
He was the editor-in-chief for SK. SK gaming for, I don't know, 2-3 years?
Something like that.
2 years, I would say. And then he left. He had been saying that we're leaving for almost a year. I never thought it would happen. And then he just started a blog at Fragbite. And now he's joining Team Acer as a editor-in-chief.
That's kind of weird move in my opinion.
So maybe there is a reason to visit that Team Acer site.
Yeah, I like Foreign's work. He's really good.
At least there will be quite a lot of content.
Yes, but maybe they should just, maybe he should just work for like ESFI World or something. But
But then he wouldn't maybe get the salary.
true.
But maybe Team
Acer
Acer should have,
taken that
kept their
money.
money into SK. He could have kept being SK, and
I don't know.
we could have SK Nurcho, SK Bly, SK Elfie, and SK MC. Oof,
Okay.
what a team!
We also have a message here from someone quite familiar with the Good Studio. He does come by. We're not getting rid of him just yet. If we bring up my document, we can see that August Semmler says, "Ha, mentioned my interview, pouring myself out." What interview was he on? Was it the one with 37 people watching it? Was that Semmler's interview?
Probably.
No idea.
Has he done one, or has he been into one, or did he get
He was on
interviewed?
Definitive Esports. So Semmler was on Definitive Esports. He probably said really nice things about us, and we've just called him a prick. But basically, Semmler, he did an interview on Definitive Esports. So you can go check it out on twitch.tv definitive_esports. It will be in the VOD section. And I'm loading it now on stream at the same time. So, whoops. But yeah.
Or just Google Definitive Esports, I guess.
Yeah.
As well.
Definitive_esports on twitch.tv.
Let's do it fast. I need to finish the show. I need to go home and play Kill Zombies.
So let's talk about then what's happening next week in StarCraft 2 as we've come to an end of our new segment, which thankfully
Biggest
I'm
event
sure
ever.
you're happy it came to an end. 42 people were watching, by the way, not 37. I also want to ask chat a question at the end as well. So I'll finish up the show and let you go, and I'll talk to chat. So GSTL is happening at 11 a.m. CET tomorrow. I didn't write that in. But it's Fnatic versus IMSK, and it's the final match of this round.
Important one.
So Fnatic
that
versus
decides who goes
IMSK.
through, I guess.
Yeah, because Fnatic are 1-1 and IMSK as well, I think, because they got... So that's going to be at 11 a.m. CET, GSTL. MLG Anaheim is this weekend. It's not a pay-per-view event, so make sure you check it out. It also has, within that tournament, the Blizzard World Championship Series, I think it's called.
I think it's cool to add no paper. I mean, all the championship are not paper.
Yeah, I know, but I just meant that it
Default
wasn't.
is not.
Default is not pay-per-view. But you should check it out, MLG Anaheim. The Blizzard World Championship Series is from the 8th to 10th, and it's hosted by MLG and will be the best out of North America. And then you've got MLG Anaheim, which obviously includes the Open and other bracket. What's it called? Pro or Closed or Awesome bracket? Bracket of...
Who's going to win? Who's best in USA, you think?
Stefano. All right, moving on. And then, of course, there will be the players from Kesper, which include Jaedong, I think Stork's there as well, and many others, which will, of course, Chances Writing Things, a document, which will also play a tournament. So a lot of content at MLG Anaheim. I do believe that Semmler is actually going to be at MLG Anaheim. So congratulate him on his interview.
As a fan, though.
As a fan, yeah, he's going. So he's going as a fan.
Hey, Semmler, you want to do Rocket Car stuff? Do you have a cam?
You can't really risk
He'll
it.
probably do it if you let him.
You should put stuff up Rocket Car. We need content.
How much is he getting paid?
He getting paid in a shitload of traffic and attention, so he can get even more gigs and jobs.
He said, Hellspawn, hit me up.
Yeah, he's actually up for it. So Semmler might be new.
So Rocket Car would be on
Get him
MLG
up.
Anaheim.
Get-
Doing
with
shitloads of
Semmler the
interviews.
Riot, editor-in-chief
Get him a press
For that
pass for
event.
free.
for that event.
He just want to get in for free.
He just wants to get in for free, so he needs a press
Well,
pass.
I know Katie.
You have to hook him up with press pass.
I can mail Katie right away.
All right, Semmler, you've been hooked up. Rakakar, you've got some of the worst interviews coming your way.
Awkward, you mean?
Nah, Semmler's great. I think actually, Pete, it was really funny because when you live with Semmler, like he's just like really, really nice. And when he goes on camera, sometimes you're just like, "What have you been drinking?" But I think a lot of people are actually going to be really happy to see him at MLG Anaheim. I know I would if I watched the show. I'd be like, if I was a fan. But
I met Semmler actually the first time, I think, at MLG
No,
Anaheim.
he says fuck me.
Last
But
year.
yeah, fuck you, Sam. Huh? What?
First time I met Semmler was at MLG Anaheim last year. It was a good one.
Yeah. Was he nice then in person?
Yeah. We talked some, but it was BLC, so I was like, nothing.
Yeah.
And then I like completely forgot it, and I have easy time to recognize people, but Semmler hasn't stuck into my mind. So like, I think the first 3 times I talked to him, he always had to introduce himself. And I felt so bad afterwards, you know. It's like, it's not normally I remember people, so I'm sorry for that, Semmler.
Jesus.
I think Semmler should basically be a paparazzi and stalk Hydra for a week. Would be quite funny.
We'll see what Semmler gets up to in Anaheim. God knows. But I'm sure we'll get some
he's still
interviews
someone
out of him
else.
for Rakakar now. All right. So moving on. So we got MLG Anaheim, we got the GSTL, but we've also got over in GSL for StarCraft 2 the groups. They're going to be on the 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th of June. So a little bit further ahead. You're going to have to wait for these. But the first group is Group A, which will be on the 11th of June. Notable players from maybe some of the foreigner teams is actually going to be Hero from Team Liquid. And then on the 12th of June, we actually have Naniwa playing. He'll be going up against Nestea again.
Is this the first time since the thing, or did they meet at some
I
international?
am not sure. Can't remember, but interesting to follow Naniwa on the 12th. On the 13th is going to be Forzane. He's in a group with Squirtle. And on the 14th, you'll be able to see like people like Genius and MVP. So you've got some great days of Code S from the 11th to 14th. And then directly after that, you're going to have DreamHack, which starts on the 16th. And
Correct.
you pretty much got every tournament of every game that you could ever want to watch at DreamHack. So not much happening straight away in StarCraft 2, apart from the GSTL and also Anaheim this weekend. So watch those two. Also, though, in Dota 2, there are things just around the corner. The first one is the International East qualifiers hosted by Gosu
really?
Gamers, which are going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. CET.
Oh, damn.
And you're working. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. CET, the International East qualifiers. So we have, like I think it was not eHome, it was World Elite and some other players in there. So for the Asians, but also tomorrow, even better for people I think that are watching the show. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. CET is going to be the first games for the International West qualifiers, hosted by Join Dota, and that's Mouse Sports, MTW, Infused, and so many more. So the winner of this will get into that $1.6 million tournament. It's going to be massive, and all the teams are pretty much from Europe for the West qualifiers, apart from Quantic and also Next and Virtus Pro. But it is a big, big day tomorrow for a lot of teams. So 3 p.m.
I wonder if that online qualification, without the best European teams, still will be more interesting than the DreamHack Dota 2 tournament. You know, this is so big, this one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's so big.
Yeah.
The winning team will go to the international.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's huge. It's It really is. So that's 3 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure you watch that on joindota.com. It's going to be hosted by Toby. It's on own3d.tv. And 10 a.m. if you want an early start to catch up with what's going over in the East with Gosu Gamers. I think Gosu Gamers are on Twitch TV. Okay, so that's what's coming up. That's what's to watch next week. And then, of course, we've got DreamHack and always a busy summer. Also, there's a little note here that Trant's put in. Twitch TV, 1 year since we launched. To celebrate, we're rolling out new logo and front page. Redesigns shortly. Stay tuned. Was on Twitter in 1 hour.
They're changing the whole front page.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Will you have a .eps version of the Twitch logo?
We can provide.
Yeah, but
You
actually,
think you can provide it that? Yeah, it's really good because, you know, if you're having Twitch maybe as a sponsor or a partner, or you might want to print it on a big one. It's hard when you don't have a good quality
Even I have
logo.
the-
okay, you're a fucking idiot. I've provided DreamHack with Twitch TV EPSs to Motherboy
Oh, really?
a long fucking time ago.
even I have.
Hence, there's a big fucking Twitch TV banner printed out that you used at previous events.
Yeah, that I know of. So maybe we got one then.
Yes, you do.
Maybe it's not vector based though.
I think
Yeah,
it
it
is.
doesn't matter if it's DPS.
But the other thing is,
I think it's good.
I was told by Twitch TV, because I did a lot of their branding for DreamHack Winter, not to do any more branding because they were changing their branding. So Twitch TV is getting a makeover, and I wasn't allowed to do anything more with like printing out sexy girl bums. If you want to put the camera over there, you can see sexy girl bum Twitch TV. I had Boba Lanks do that from Sunlock Studios. Very nice bum. She was kind of meant to be a bit StarCraft 2-ish because it was quite popular then. And I had 50 of those done, which cost a lot. Yeah, well, I don't care. It was a bum. I just wanted a sexy
I think
bum.
it's that Reborn.
And then,
Reborn.
yeah, and basically, so Twitch TV told me, yeah, they were going to do a bit of rebranding. So maybe tonight we'll see what they've been working on.
Yeah, of course.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
No, I don't check my emails. I've got
Can we get the
5,000
sneak
unread.
No, I can't. I mean, I could, but
5K.
Come on.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not gonna show you the street now.
Yeah, but it's, in 1 hour it's going to come out. I'm going to wait and be surprised. I hope it's not shit. Is it good?
My problem is like the main logo is completely fucking changed. Like
The main logo.
yeah, the main logo, and we're gonna go DreamHack right, and we're gonna have probably the old one. I don't know. Like all all the branding is with the old
Oh
one still, right?
shit! Why the fuck did they not tell me this before DreamHack Summer? Yeah, because we'll probably turn up with the old logos now.
That email has been circulating for over a week now.
Over a week. Yeah, but you know, Diablo Free Auction House, mate, doesn't sleep.
If you have 5,123 emails unread, you might miss one or two.
One or two important ones.
You can actually see.
No, I actually get all the important emails. Trust
Yes,
me.
you got them.
This is.
Got him, haven't read him.
Just don't read the ones from you, Hellspawn. Stop emailing me 5,000 times.
It's like James, he emailed the old address I haven't used for 3 or 4 years.
What?
I'll tell you one.
Oh yeah. Do you want to see how many unread emails I've got in my Hotmail account?
Hotmail? You have a Hotmail still?
Yeah, let me check.
What the?
But that's 6 figures.
Probably
I'll
not
check.
as
Don't bring
bad.
up on screen. I'll just check.
I will-
I'm logged in as Webaz here. Logger out. I've called a lot of people idiots on the show today. Sorry about that. You're not idiots. You're just compared to me. You are.
Oof! Is this the new one?
Yeah, that's the logo. That's the
Let me
Who are
see
you showing
Hellspawn.
it to?
You have it in the document.
Let me see
It's
Hellspawn.
on the internet.
Well, we're not allowed to
It's
bring it up, are we?
Yeah, the logo, yes, it's on our blog. It's public, official.
Oh, let's have a look
But
at the
not
new
really
logo.
designed,
Oh.
but,
I'm just checking my
It looks
Hotmail
like,
email.
What?
So it's 8-bit.
It
Oh,
looks like a
bollocks.
bit
But-
like
Yeah.
a skateboard logo and a bit like a hockey logo.
Wait, I'll bring it up in a minute. I'm logging into my email.
No.
I've got to go through 5,000 emails before we get to that.
Is this it?
Okay, it's so hot in this studio at the moment. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm here.
It just says in my... Oh, I have
Nailed it.
14,043 unread emails.
And you still have space.
Yeah.
so at what year are you expecting to have read all of them?
So if I've got 14,043 unread here, and I've got another 5,000 on my other account, I'm close to 20,000 unread emails. I just want something to do over Christmas, you know. I don't like my family that much. So I'll save them for Christmas. Right, so where's the Twitch
The
TV?
document.
In the document, let me have a look.
You can link it after.
If you would like to complain about today's show, make sure you email me. It will, of course, get read. Where is it in document?
If read, most likely.
Yeah, I'm going. Jesus, give me a break. Big changes coming to Twitch. James is fired.
We can have fun reading that on live stream.
You can click the logo to make it bigger.
That's the logo.
Yeah.
Now I know what they've gone for here. It's more kind of gamery.
Minecraft. I've seen Minecraft.
You see Minecraft. Let's bring up the
Where is the
Minecraft
TV
logo.
though?
No, not the logo, but like the side. Huh?
Where is the TV?
I'm just going to go onto my face and get rid of this.
I mean, it's Twitch, but Twitch TV, I think
Maybe it's
it's.
gonna be this one.
Minecraft.
I mean, how many say Twitch? How many of you say Twitch TV? I say Twitch TV.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe they're going.
The logo says Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't really see
The-
Minecraft
I don't think
logo.
we really need the TV to get. I don't know.
It shouldn't be in the logo at least. I don't know.
You don't think?
Alright, let's have a
I
look.
think-
Trance. This was Trance. He said that reminds him of that.
Minecraft the game, kinda. Yeah.
I don't see that. I think chat will have a better idea because it does look like some other logos.
Looks like some 8-bit
Yeah,
thing.
but that's what they're going for,
Yeah.
I reckon, with their new branding and kind of like gamery and
Open
stuff.
your front page.
Let me have a look at chat. That's what
I
chat's
like
saying.
logos with color and who still looks good in black and white. I don't see that one having color.
The thing with this logo is it's gonna work really well with different colors because they can probably change it and make it red.
Habbo Hotel.
What?
That's a really big community in Sweden, I think.
I think it's big in like
Can't-
in Denmark as well.
What's Habbo Hotel?
Is
The
it
pool
Habbo
is
or
closed, guys. The pool is closed.
I'll do builder. Oh, what?
Oh,
Oh yeah, there you go. Maybe that.
Habbo? Nah.
Nah,
I would
we
say
haven't
no.
found a perfect match. But yeah,
Looks a bit like a car logo as well.
all logos look the same. They're all using letters. Have you noticed? A string of letters.
I like logos with names and something in it, like, you know, a thing.
What? Check my Skype.
A dragon.
Symbol or something, yeah.
Yeah, a symbol in the inside.
Is it you're messaging me,
I
Travis?
don't know which one.
Screenshot. Is
I
it
would miss
another?
the TV.
Huh?
What?
Twitch TV.
Well, you were missing the TV. You really want that TV?
I like saying TV as well. I like saying, yeah.
I think
Good
it's
TV.
good though that like the old Twitch TV logo, which we can see here. Maybe it's a bad example, but it had too many different, you know, shades and colors, so it's hard to fit in, I think.
That's your problem. Yeah.
So of course, changing is a good way, but
I'm
can't
just-
say I love the new
You
one.
can always like adjust, or you know, like, it's not really big old problem.
all right.
Uh,
So yeah,
well, that's for like your eyes only. I don't think we can show that.
this is my eyes only.
Yeah, well, you can show that.
Newman,
I thought you've seen
how
that.
important is the team Dignitas compared to Dignitas?
Very important.
Why are
It's
you
the point
showing
that
me
we're-
this?
I mean, we're
Yeah,
called
it's
Team
in the
Dignitas,
you
so.
haven't seen the emails.
I call it
That's what's
Dignitas.
gonna look
and not
I mean, most.
Team
I mean, the short version of Dignitas.
That's
but if you
how-
wanna put the entire name. The full name is Team Dignitas.
That's
Because-
on the new
it's
Twitch
It's like
website.
saying
isn't it?
like
That's
I
it.
don't know, New York Yankees.
you like it?
and Yankees, something
Because-
like
I
like-
think it looks good.
At DreamHack, it's not so common we call it DH.
Huh?
that. Yeah.
We always write DreamHack, and I think it's important.
Wait,
I
what?
mean, we're a band, we should
There's
call
too
it-
many conversations. No one's really doing a show anymore. We're just literally talking amongst each other. I think the Twitch TV new page actually looks good. And actually, I actually did some mock-ups for the guy that was redesigning it. And
Is that the one?
that bit on the right-hand side, I actually like because I
What the hell
suggested
is
that they
that?
needed
What the
to
fuck
do
is that?
something like that.
This is branding. This will go away.
Looks a lot like YouTube, to be honest.
Or maybe.
We're
Okay,
just teasing
I don't like
things,
it.
You know.
I need to use it to
Oh
know
my
if I like
God,
it.
That's
Hey, look, we got the good studio in there.
And the,
This was the beginning of the ending, so to say.
Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll
see.
have to see how it works. But it's quite a big thing to change your website after such a long time, as well as your branding as well. So I hope it works out for Twitch. Because obviously,
most of
they
the
pay
Twitch,
me money.
I guess most of the Twitch views come from embedded streams, though. I guess I'm not sure, but I'm
What?
guessing that's the case.
But I think I actually like the design they have at the moment because I just all channels and then I just walk through.
Yeah.
I think it's decided.
I
okay,
think
but the
Twitch
structure's
TV,
bad.
this is what Twitch TV and internet stream pages lack for me. They lack first a editorial side where I actually want to know what the show's about and all that other stuff. They also lack channels. I think they should have like Talk Show 1, and on Talk Show 1 you should have premier talk shows like Live on 3, The Good Show, and it should be listed on a calendar, and then under Talk Show 1, and then you can actually go in and click things, and you should be able to highlight things that you want to come back and watch for the future week, having a schedule, and then so you click like Live on 3 on that day, and you click this tournament, and you click that tournament, and then when it goes live, it pops up and says, hey, that tournament's going live in 15 minutes. When I'm searching through the chat show or the game review show, I want to have an editorial box where basically the editorial box tells me a little bit about the hosts and the show and what they're going to review. And there's so much more you can do around it.
Yeah,
but I think Twitch TV is very simple. Yeah.
I mean, there needs to be a TV guide of some sort.
You need.
Switch to TV and it's
I think,
but this is bigger.
I think you need to like. I think sometimes having the content's good, but you also need to lead people to find the right content.
Yeah.
And I think Twitch is just having the content, but it's not. It doesn't help me find the best World of Warcraft talk show, for example.
If they want more people on their actual site instead of watching embedded streams, they need to work on the content and the editorial part.
But like, I was hands off on this because I literally was like, I spoke to the guy and I was like, I think these are some of the ideas. They said, yeah, we're doing them, and I said, okay, I'm hands off because I hate being involved externally on changes for sites because I can't do anything.
If you refresh the page,
Oh, it's actually live now, so everyone.
you go to twitch.tv.
Let's go to twitch.tv and give it a take it for a spin. Right, here we go. Twitch.tv shows.
Not loading.
Ah, fuck you, Trans. I wasn't trying to get to the blog.
Amazing content delivery network on Twitch.
Need more tabs. Right.
It's not loading for me either.
It's not load. Are you sure it's that,
It
Trans?
is for me.
Should I go into
Do EN.
Firefox?
Or do
Crashed it. I scruffed it.
Scripted.
Nice company.
Oh, have you got it loaded over
But
there?
it was a good site at
do
least.
EN.twitch.
It was a good site.
It's
at least.
really good.
No, do en.twitch.tv or www. That's something, yeah. It's fucking up something. No?
Oh no.
It's loading for you, right? You have it.
No.
But do they have a
How come I
contact
have it?
button?
But
Twitch TV down.
I can say something interesting in the meantime.
Is Twitch TV down?
Nice site, guys.
It works still for me.
Request
don't
timeout,
be
not loading. Request timeout. We've killed Twitch TV. Well, we didn't.
It's fun now.
But
It's using the Justin TV
Try
icon though.
EN. Okay, type this EN.
Yeah.
en.twitch.tv.
Yeah,
Almost
so I
working
have
as good
it.
as streaming on Twitch TV.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? Nice, we broke it.
We broke it.
I don't know what we did now.
We didn't break it, but
But I have a good story. Okay, SK Gaming the Slash has gone out in a big interview with Foreign, giving the answers against the Heaton's and Puddy's critique that they got screwed by them. I think that's big. Can find it on Rakaka.
that was not a good story.
$1 million.
So what's he saying? That they're wrong, basically?
Of course, he says that he and Heaton have an agreement from Gamescom 2011.
So
I think
are we?
they have a dispute since
Right.
2000.
Last
Breaking up.
thing, I wanted to talk to chat before the end of the show.
Hour 3. Here we go.
Everyone's broke. Everyone's
It's
broke.
working now, people say.
Keep spamming the site. That's really good
It
for
works.
the servers.
Yeah. Okay, it works now. Let's go in and have a look.
Oh, that's
Something went
not
wrong.
really well.
Hmm.
Ain't the
Hmm.
GD.
I like having some information around the main thing.
Nice logo
Yeah.
up left.
But I would say the design of that text, though, makes it like you don't read it.
It
Yeah.
looks horrible in Firefox. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. Featured games,
Probably still updated.
The old logo. I have the old logo.
all channels. What? Get the fuck off of it.
Probably just changing something.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Should be
off.
catched.
Twitch makes playing games more fun.
I don't know, man. This doesn't feel that fun
Yay.
right now.
And they photoshopped the logo, I guess, in that.
Look,
Yeah.
wait. Let me.
Do you think that they...
How do I get rid of
that's
this?
bad.
Isn't that an escape player that they
Why
photoshopped
can't this?
their
Why is
logo
this
onto?
covering the other?
Same for
That's
me.
amazing.
Look at the...
No, there's something
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah,
something.
go to the start page first.
Start page.
This is kind of... Probably they have... Is it okay? But this is, and scroll down slightly. Look at, I think that's MC, right?
Yeah, it's
And they had taken away and put in Twitch.
Oh god.
What?
That's horrible.
What is that?
They've-
I'm sure that's MC. I'm not sure that's MC.
It's an escape player at least for sure.
He's an SK player with an
But
Intellectually
which-
Masters trophy.
Yeah. Didn't MC win it?
Yes.
It could be
And
the
they've
manager as well. but
Got a
it's-
nice Twitch logo on the back of him. A new one.
I'm not a fan, sorry.
Yeah, well, honestly, I've got to tell you Hellspawn as well. It's not that fun as of yet. But I'm going to have to give it a little go and a
It
spin.
looks like it's
I
aimed
miss-
at new users.
I miss the browse game
Maybe
button.
SK MC is joining Twitch TV team.
I liked having more options quicker. Like, these are quite big. I
Yeah.
don't need them this big.
I need to find a new site to browse the channels which has the most viewers on Twitch.
Gap in the market, me and you, make a website tonight. No.
Hey, I have one more question though. We haven't brought it up. That XSplit has big problems this weekend, right?
Yeah, I did.
And how do you have any numbers from Twitch TV? Like how much did they lose on traffic? I mean, it must be a big one.
I didn't really monitor that, to be honest, but I know everybody. It was not on Twitch. It was.
No, it was XSplit. So basically, during the weekend, tons of people had problems to stream.
Toby had to reschedule his tournament.
Yeah, like Toby from On3 or streaming on On3.
Is there not a grid option to, like, view the game, people streaming? Or a
We
list
have a
option?
fucking commercial in a way.
Yeah, I have a commercial.
When you start a TV guide site for online streaming. Take over the
Thing is that I'm gonna do a James on this one, but in 2010 in May, I had a perfect concept for Rakakar.tv, which still no one has come up with a site that are better.
Okay.
But I would never release a TV site at this point because it's no point. I don't see it, like, it's not so interesting. At that point we had Justin, we had On3D, we had Ustream, we had Livestream, we had X-Fire, we had so much different content. So it was really good to make a site where you can bring everything into one site and having it scheduled so you can understand when thing was happening, having a easy way to select
I
it.
think the
They've,
main thing that's needed is a schedule.
It's down again.
Yeah, the schedule is so needed.
Someone should
They've,
put a
they've-
calendar, easy calendar.
They've changed the
And I have the
font
system.
in chat as well.
Not
Have you noticed that?
Is it?
Yeah, look at the chat font, it's changed.
Oh. I'm okay with that. It's just font. Yeah, it's fine.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, I do that.
And they're using purple, right, as the colour. Like, yeah.
And they changed the player as well.
Yeah, wasn't the play kinda good now?
Yeah, I like the player.
I think the Twitch
It's
TV
just
player
the
was.
It's the same place, it's like graphical overhaul. It's like.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, but it looks shit.
Yeah, Telia.tv was something that came to my mind as well, Herja, who subbed.
But it's a darker
It's
purple.
purple.
Oh, yeah, but that purple is actually almost Celia
I
purple.
don't agree with having the video names on purple. Is it purple? I can't tell.
Yeah, it is purple, the
Yeah.
video names. Maybe it's because I clicked them before, but I definitely haven't. And the
But
video
you
name's over here.
Shouldn't the user be able to customize that color? I think
Yeah,
that would
but
be
I don't
neat.
know if there's anything I can do.
I mean, this bar, what the
Oh,
hell is
maybe
that?
I
It,
shouldn't
it looks
bring
like
that.
it's a bar from the browser, not from a website.
It looks like the YouTube bar a bit. So it's
I don't know.
The player looked better, but... Oh, I guess
I
Twitch
think
TV
the
will get a
designer
lot of
might get
feedback.
fired.
I don't think we can be accused of being fluffy at least on the new website.
No, it's okay. We're allowed to. I mean, if I was in a
No, I
meeting
mean, we're
with
criticizing
Twitch,
it a lot, so
I'll design. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I was going to ask chat before we finish the show. Have you been watching E3, and has there been anything worth talking about? Because I haven't watched much. But what did anyone see in the Shoot Mania thing?
I
Because
You
I
said it
heard,
failed.
Yeah,
I heard it was 5 minutes long. What was it, Trance?
something like that. It was guys versus girls.
Watchdog apparently was quite good, and everyone says pretty much it sucked. But it was Shoot Mania was what?
Yeah, it was like Spawn, Stormy, and Swifty
Yeah.
against Miss Harvey, I think.
Yeah.
Venema and some other random girl who used to play
Yeah.
professionally back in the days.
Shoot Mania.
They killed. It was like 5 minutes. That's what it took.
Oh, someone says it's quite okay. Boob Mania.
Weird. I don't know. It was a weird presentation. And Joe actually hosted that.
Yeah.
I can't believe they flew.
Didn't Day9 host it together with Total Biscuit and
it
Day?
was Joe that did this part. I don't know.
Day9 is on vacation.
I think Day9 was actually hosting or something, and Joe and Total Biscuit were casting, and Shoot Mania tomorrow at 20:30.
That's the tournament, an actual tournament. Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
TB and Day9 are on tomorrow.
Cool.
Nice.
Usher was good.
Other than that, it seems like every game is going to be on Kinect right now.
I
Everything's
saw...
got Kinect stuff, and it's so boring.
No, Wonderbook, man.
No one
Now in FIFA 13, you can swear to your Connect and you get the yellow card.
They called esports a genre of game, which is wrong, because a genre is
Yeah.
like RTS, FPS. Esports is an industry.
Weird.
Okay. Well, I might try and watch some tomorrow, but I've got work. What show are we doing tomorrow? Is it a Learn to Play?
Yeah.
Play Dota. Weapons.
With Webaz.
Weapons is too, yeah, you will not.
Yeah. We're good at feedback, by the way. Basically, everyone said the Learn to Play Dota with me was pretty shit. So I took that advice on and
I
thought,
heard it
fuck
was
it.
good.
No, it's really not. I'm not that good at teaching.
It's hard, man. It's hard to teach Dota probably. It's like
It's really hard to teach Quake as well, and I'm gonna have to get back into that soon. So Webaz is gonna help me.
One day you should learn. I'm fairly good at Quake. Like most of my friends, I do defeat kind of hard because I used to play Quake. Still, I cannot do the rail jump on DM6.
I could teach you that on one show, me and you only on that show, and I'll teach you how to do that.
I would say this.
like an
I'm
exciting
kind of
show.
annoying as a person.
No.
Partly. I would say that during the D3 marathon, I was for a long segment extremely annoying. I would say trying to teach me how to do that jump.
No,
I think you would leave the studio.
No, I've taught someone to do that jump in under an hour that had only just started playing Quake. It's all about your mouse movement, and you just need someone next to you to go, you were too fast, you turned too early. I can teach you that jump in under an hour.
I've moved forward on mouse too.
yeah.
You don't move forward on mouse
Yeah,
too, do you?
I also do.
You
Nice. Yeah, I also do. Mouse to move forward.
Can you see his face?
What's the problem, dude? You know,
No.
have you seen top 6 controls, mate? Top
He
6
moves
controls?
forward on mouse 1 and backwards on mouse 2.
Yeah.
You know what's even more retarded? Isn't Fox playing with inverted headphones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
He-
the most retarded thing I've ever
he's
heard.
like, put the camera on me.
Everyone has, their... What is it, Jerry? Something Translate. Fuck you, man. Toxic plays on the same config. He fucking raped everybody, so invalid argument, right?
Fox is like this. He's sitting at his computer. Trito is in the kitchen. She cries out, "Come here, Fox." He's like, "Was she in the toilet or the kitchen?" I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? All right, are we ready to stop the show?
Yeah.
This is like 51 extra minutes.
Yeah, we were actually going to finish on time until we started talking crap. But yes,
I blame Twitch TV site.
it's been quite interesting looking at people's websites this week.
I'm thinking about doing my own show with just browsing and going into contacts
And sending emails.
and calling
Like-
people. Hello.
Hello, this is Hellspawn. Just wondering. You could do that, and then you could make a website of your own with all the correct contact information for the websites without contacts, because you could actually find their phone numbers and who runs it and all that other stuff. And then
Making a list of tournaments. Like, these people, this tournament actually have someone you can contact and claim the money from. These tournament doesn't even have anyone you can
Actually,
claim it
that's
from.
not a really bad idea. Someone should make a website like that. And
well, yeah. I was going to do one of my business ideas under an agency with the player agency, have all the players under the player agency give me their payment details, etc., and then actually have the tournament organizers have to pay this company prior to like either the tournament happening or X amount of days, and then I handle all the payments for the tournament organizer because I would already have all the players on a payroll. And then rather than you paying an accountant X amount per hour on a monthly basis, I would cut your costs down by basically having a connection and a website with all the pro gamers that entered any tournaments. And then when you were using this system as a tournament organizer, people would know you get paid instantly rather than 2 years later. And
Then you move to Sweden, learn taxes and
Yeah.
law in Sweden.
no, but the thing
and,
is,
like,
you can set it up in England. You can set up in England. So, but, yeah, whatever. Let's fucking finish the fucking show. Seriously, we got a lot of work to do, guys. I still had to do a shit ton of work for DreamHack tonight as well.
I'm gonna kill zombies. Like,
Yeah.
James, you
Yeah.
have to play this game.
DayZ.
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 Maybe you shouldn't try it.
Sounds
After
It's-
DreamHack though.
I mean, if you start to play now, I don't think we're gonna see each other on Saturday at DreamHack. That's so good.
yeah.
Then definitely
It's more than that's so good.
It's next
Overhyped.
Saturday.
Fucking best game ever.
Overhyped.
I don't know
No.
if I could take game advice for someone that moves with mouse too.
Exactly.
But
Default Quake 2.
okay, yeah. Everyone said it is really fucking good, so I will definitely try and check it out. Hopefully after DreamHack Summer we'll have a game review up on the show as well.
They
on
said
Mondays.
marathon.
DayZ Marathon. Hey, what a
When
like.
I shoot you, James,
By the way,
you're gonna cry.
okay, Hellspawn. I want to ask a question. What are Live on 3 doing at DreamHack? Are they going to do a live on 3?
I don't know, actually.
Are they coming?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
They're
Know.
doing one on Sunday at MLG at our party.
Yeah, because the whole good studio is at DreamHack. What the fuck are we doing at DreamHack, Travis?
You should do something.
nothing.
Could do something, couldn't we?
I like it when Trans goes to DreamHack and before the event says, I'm not gonna do anything, nothing. Is that how it normally is?
No.
Remembers everything.
No,
Yeah,
but
ends up doing
I'm pretty
everything.
sure I'll have to do less this time around, so we could do something in the studio. We could.
DreamHack is a plague
But
to
next
arrange.
week, no show, I guess.
No, but
Yes.
I'm going to Jönköping on Tuesday, actually.
Yeah.
To build the
I'm
world's largest digital festival.
What day? What day?
by himself.
Digital festival, tax issues.
12? Are we gonna do it or not? 'Cause
I don't think we should do a show next week because I'm going to be really fucking busy with DreamHack. What I wouldn't mind doing is trying to trying to grab a segment of DreamHack in terms of not like a certain time on a certain stream and actually just kind of do a little highlight last couple of days of DreamHack and a little bit of news, who's winning, who's losing, kind of a catch up live at DreamHack.
But, I mean,
'cause
I
In
think you
Control
should
is
do the
there.
show though to talk about MLG Anime. I think there will be a lot to talk about.
Okay, we can try and do it.
I cannot be with
We
it,
could
but
maybe get a different guest in your seat for that show.
isn't Semmler back?
Don't know. We were meant to have BDS on soon,
Yeah, that's
but
what I
but
was thinking.
but if we get BDS on, we really want to talk to BDS about being BDS because he's
Yeah, then
like,
we can just
awesome.
make
An
quick
end
videos,
user.
just a talk with them or something.
yeah.
We'll see.
You look so sexy on the show
Oh,
today.
yeah.
by the way.
Thank you.
That's right. It's just I look at the preview monitor just to
That's what I do.
get a glimpse. All right. Yeah,
Must be one
we'll see what we do
zillion
with the
great.
schedule, but
Or-
because we all work at DreamHack, it's quite hard. But thanks, guys, for coming on the show. And you seem really laid back, actually, this show.
So
Everyone
fucking
was-
hot.
Yeah, the temperature has got you into a mood of say anythingness.
You started strong though, Newman.
Started strong.
Then James tried to bully him.
Then, yeah, I tried to bully you.
Trying to
a bit.
bully me into
saying one thing bad about Alienware, that we could ruin the whole sponsorship for
Yeah.
Team Dignitas, and then I'd swoop in at the end with another manufacturer sponsor and own the whole thing, and everyone would have to get tattoos on the inside of their legs.
So end the show.
Huh?
But I thought it was so cool at the Interesting Masters when that Alienware guy, Alien, walked out.
You're fucking joking, right? You're fucking trolling, aren't you? That was about as cool as listening to Fatality go on about how many cores he had in his fucking
Gaming
gamer
mods.
rig or something.
Or the Racer Girls.
He's like, sometimes I used to play on 4 cores, but now I got 8. And I'm a way better gamer because
Now you have 1 million FPS in
Yeah.
Quake 3.
I was super stoked about that 8-core i7. I was tempted to buy one and stick it into my fucking toaster, hoping that if I put one piece of toast down, 8 would come out. 'Cause it just sounded that good.
I wish you had gone up on the stage and done a Hadouken on Fatality.
I think he also knew how bad that was, because basically Fatality
Yeah, of
came
course
on
he
every
did.
X minutes and said the same story. and got asked the same questions.
Into tech talks.
In the
that's
tech
one.
talk.
That's like one league of its own in how to brand something into esports at least.
When was this?
It's like all into Extreme Masters.
A couple years back.
Oh, Sing Sing streaming. Let's send people to Sing Sing.
Oh my god. I've
Twitch.tv.
seen this before.
Actually, I've never seen Sing Sing stream.
What
Who the fuck is Sing Sing?
No, I never.
You
Never
kidding
watched
me?
it.
You're a Dota 2 fan. You never watched Sing Sing stream.
You know, I like
Oh my god, get out.
esports.
Hellspawn, get out.
I watch tournaments
Get out.
and the best players.
She watched a League of Legends
He
stream.
is
He
one of
has
those.
so much more skill.
Oh, he's not streaming.
Twitch is down, they say.
Ah.
Chat is trolling us, man.
Chat is trolling us. Chat 1, the good studio 0.
Yeah.
Okay, right, guys, we're going to finish off the show. So, Hellspawn won't be here next week. Newman not doing much for DreamHack. Scriff is going to help Will set up DreamHack in the Players Lounge. I'm going to fix all the branding. Trance is doing all the tech and streams at DreamHack. So, we're all very busy, but we'll keep the show going. Thanks for watching episode 6, and thanks to ASUS for supporting the show. Make sure you head over to their Facebook if you still haven't, facebook.com/ROG Nordic. And you'll be seeing us during the week with some Learn to Plays and also a tournament on Sunday, which is going to be the Quake Live tournament on Sunday, just before DreamHack, so you'll get a good insight to who's hot and who's not. And then, of course, if you come to DreamHack, you'll see us. Trance might be getting some T-shirts printed, and those T-shirts can go to subscribers, and you don't even need to pay for them.
Yeah.
So,
maybe we'll walk the pad in as well. We'll see.
yeah, so Trance is actually going to get some good studio T-shirts. He designed them; they're not my taste. But you'll have a couple of choice, and so if you're a subscriber and you come see Trance or one of the Good Studio guys, there might be a T-shirt in it for you. But
So
we don't know how
people-
many we're going to get printed.
Can people subscribe now and still get it, or?
Yeah, if they want to. Yeah.
So
So
for
good.
only $4.99, you can get two good T-shirts.
Oh shit! Everyone's come in and
Oh,
said
God.
"Cool the dwarf" and Sing Sing's chat. Oh fuck! I really like Sing Sing.
But he's not even live.
He's not.
But
He is
why
live.
are people
I
angry
just
at me?
watched it.
He's live with 240 people, or there's just 240 people saying.
Our
"Cool the
viewers
dwarf."
are rude.
Our viewers are very rude. Yes. They should feel ashamed of how rude they are. But the problem is I don't think I
It's
attract sane people anyway to the show.
Only rude people.
Yeah.
Everyone are the same
Well, it's
channel,
because
so-
I say anything I want, and so how can I tell chat off?
Yeah.
Like, how can I tell chat to be nicer when I am the biggest dick here?
You know what we should do? We should send all the
Literally.
people to some stream that doesn't have that many viewers, like some really lonely StarCraft streamer or something.
Oh my god, they're actually doing
Or like a Battlefield stream that's instantly gonna get off.
This is really bad for me as well, because Twitch TV can be like, I didn't tell them to do this. I was just going to send them to someone else's stream to be nice, and now they're spamming the chat, and that's actually against Twitch TV policy. And, you know, you guys are going to get me out of a contract.
So are they spamming
I'm-
Sing Sing?
Yeah, they're spamming Sing Sing.
A question, did you get any problems because of the hack joke?
No, but I was in the Twitch TV Skype chat with DJ Week, with everyone who works on Twitch TV, and Twitch TV apparently, people have been going everywhere saying "Cool the dwarf," and they even went into like inside the game, and DJ Week just wrote in Skype chat, "Cool the dwarf." What the fuck? and I was like, oh shit, is that because like he saw what I did with Huck? And it wasn't. It was just people went into DJ Week's shows and started spamming "Cool the Dwarf" and
Fucking
DJ Week.
plague.
Yeah, it's the fucking plague right now.
Isn't
So-
he doing a Kings of Tin or something tonight?
Huh? Yeah,
No.
Kings of... I don't know what to do with myself
So
because
good, Newman. So
I can't control myself on the show, so I have no right to control other people. So try and be as nice as possible.
fucking Legion of Plague, this one's.
All right,
Oh god damn it. It just keeps going, man.
right. Let's get the fuck out of here and go undercover.
Abort.
Abort. Abort. All right, guys. See you next time. Thanks for watching the show. Hope you got something out of it. We certainly didn't. Peace. That's DJ Weeks.